Hey everyone, so this is my review on Once Upon a Time, Season 6, Episode 7, called Heartless. And basically what this episode is about is that Bandit Snow and Shepherd David end up going on very different parallel journeys, but end up somewhat meeting the same man along the way. And in the current time, the evil queen threatens to basically kill off all of Storybrooke unless David and Snow surrender their shared heart to her. And to try and stop that, Regina and David and Snow go and try and find this magical sapling that could possibly stop the evil queen. And this was a very interesting episode that had some parts to it that I didn't really care for, but it was still fairly entertaining to watch. The one major part that kind of bugged me was all like the things shot in the past with Shepherd David and Bandit Snow, because I thought throughout the whole thing up until the very end of their whole like background story, I thought this was going to be another introduction where they meet for the first time and have it be another one for like the 5th time of them meeting each other. But luckily they did change that to where they met each other but didn't know it was each other because they never actually saw each other's face, which I thought was really kind of a unique thing to do. And to have it actually where they met each other for the first time but didn't know it, I guess that made up for it somewhat in my mind. That it was a reintroduction of the two, but still it wasn't, so I guess I'm kind of okay with it. But the one part that did bug me in it is they forgot about David's shepherd hair, where in all the other times when they showed Shepherd David, he looked like this, but in this episode he looked like this. So they forgot all about his magical longer hair and went for his normal hair. So that part bugged me, which I guess they could make up for it, was saying that, oh, in the time between this first meeting of Snow White and the time he became a prince, his hair grew. I guess they could say that and make up for it that way, but still I don't care for it that much. Then I really liked the little moment there with Hook and Emma, which was like their storytime moment, where Hook was telling Emma and trying to re-encourage her to keep doing what she's doing. That was a very sweet and kind of fun moment that I really kind of enjoyed, especially that they referred to it kind of as storytime moment with Hook. Then the idea of the sapling in this episode was very cool in my mind, and I kind of enjoyed it. And I wish I could have seen more of what this sapling could have potentially done. But the one part that bugged me was the slight overkill that the evil queen did when she got her hands on the sapling. Because if it were me, I would have just burnt it, and that would have been it, because it would have just been ash. But no, she had to go the extra mile of breaking the thing, and then burning it. So it was just so much overkill that I didn't really care for. Then the parts with Zelina in this episode kind of confused me, for the fact of the first scene she's in with the evil queen. It seems like Zelina knows that the evil queen and Rumpelstiltskin are hooking up, but then later in another scene when she actually sees it, she's surprised, and that really kind of confused me, to make it seem like she didn't know when clearly some of the lines that she was saying to the evil queen in that first scene made it easily seem like she did know that they were hooking up. So I'm very confused on what they were trying to do with Zelina in this episode. Then the new curse that the evil queen put onto David and Snow, I kind of like, because it's not like deadly or life-threatening that much, but it's just really kind of inconvenient for Snow and David. And I'm kind of can't wait to see what they might do with it going forward, because eventually it has to break at some point, because both David and Snow were there when Emma gets killed by whoever it is that kills her, so it has to be broken somehow. But still, I enjoy it for the fact that it's not deadly, it's just severely inconvenient for all of them. And I have to say, overall, I really kind of enjoyed this episode, but there were just so many moments in it that just kind of bugged me, that made it not that great of an episode for me. But yeah, that's my review on Once Upon a Time Season 6 Episode 7 called Heartless. So Yeah.